sun, how are you? Skies above. Gee, it's great to be alive and in love.
Stop. I'm not a happy camper right now.
They look like hammer time pants.
Shut up. They're so big. I'm so unhappy right now.
Aww. I can't wait to see that shirt on you.
You're not videotaping it. You're putting that away.
Okay.
Kelsey.
Oh, he just gave a big kick. I'm always so determined to get a good kick on camera. He's moving like crazy. And you turn the camera on. And he stops. Come on, Bennett. He's kicking right in here. Alright, so I am definitely vlogging while driving, but my eyes are on the road, not on the camera. I definitely realize I probably look really weird because I'm stopped at the moment. So it is Tuesday. It's officially December. I don't know where this year has freaking gone. Yeah. But this is gonna kind of be a very crazy week for me. A lot, like, I mean, yesterday was insane. I'm officially hit this point where it is very hard. I like how I just say that, like, I'm like always, when I'm like, I'm officially at the point in my pregnancy. I'm now, but anyways, point is, I am now, yes, last week I was starting not to be able to be comfortable, and I now really am just, I'm not comfortable driving, I'm not comfortable sitting, I'm not comfortable lying in bed. It's hard for me to sleep. It's been very hard for me to get good sleep. Rolling over is pretty much impossible, and like, I have a small bump, so I can't imagine how this is going to be once I actually have a big bump. I think a lot of my problem too, so I can't really use my, obviously, core muscles, but a lot of what makes it a little more difficult is we're suspecting that I had a hernia about, when I was 21, so about 5 years ago, that I had surgery for and repaired. And it's very common if you've had a hernia and had it repaired or whatever, that when you're pregnant, it occurs again, especially if you already had one. And I've been having symptoms for the past month that feel like my hernia, basically extreme pain when I sneeze, very tender if you touch that area, and it makes it harder for me. It's on my right side, so it makes it hard for me to turn or do any type of abdominal movement on that side of the body. So that sucks. It's making life very difficult. So yeah, just not getting good sleep. Yesterday was a lot of driving everywhere because of just everything that could go wrong did go wrong. And then today, trying to get the family together because my grandpa is going into surgery tomorrow. So today is going to be a family day after I pick up McKenna from school. Andrew and I are going to go over there. And then tomorrow is kind of a day at the hospital with grandpa. And then I start a new temporary job on Thursday, which I'm really excited about because it is, it's not, I mean, it's actually not that exciting of a job. I'm not going to go into details, but it's exciting to me, which is a weird thing for me to be excited about. Meanwhile, the crib's being delivered this week, and I'm doing something on Friday. Oh, I have a doctor's appointment on Friday for just a checkup, but we're doing the gestational diabetes beginning of that, which I'm not confident that I will pass. So yeah, and then this lighting, perfect, and I can't go anymore because I'm in line to get food before I go pick up Mackie. One thing I wanted to discuss last week that I didn't really discuss because I think in my week 20 vlog, I had it, but I didn't explain the baby's name. So there's kind of a whole story. I'm going to turn the volume down. to the baby's name. So first of all, the baby does have 2 middle names, and I'm very, very aware of the fact that the baby has a very long name, and you'll get into that. And there's reasons why. And I'm very confident in my names, but I definitely am starting to see why moms don't tell people their names. And it's because people are kind of rude. People have no problem telling you if they hate a name or if they think it's a horrible name, which is definitely interesting. And like people who like, you're like, okay, you don't really, yeah. Anyway, so let's start off with the first name, which is Bennett. And Bennett means little blessed one. And how I came about Bennett is a few things. I kind of like the nickname Ben. That's really how this started. One night I was sleeping, and this is like 3 or 4 years ago. I was laying in bed, and I was like, I like the name Ben as a nickname, but I don't like the name Benjamin. No offense to people named Benjamin, that's not the name I liked. And I was like, so what's a variation I can think of that I like? And I kind of went through a list, and Bennett popped up, and I immediately loved it. And a lot of it also had to do, I do have a family friend who has a son who's now probably, I think, 13 maybe, named Bennett, and his name is, and he's a very sweet little boy. So I just always loved Bennett. So that was kind of natural. I knew my firstborn son was going to be named Bennett. So that's how that happened. The middle name Howard means heart brave. Howard is my dad's middle name and my great uncle's first name, who passed away in World War II and was kind of a beloved uncle. 1 second, pause. So Howard's always just had a special meaning. It is my great grandma's brother, who I said passed away in World War II. Kind of just been a family, I don't know, hero. So that is how the first middle name happened. And I always knew I wanted 2 middle names, mainly because I always wanted to be able to represent as many sides of family as possible. Hold on again. Good. Oh, money. You need that. Oops, silly me and money. Alright, so I always knew I wanted to do 2 middle names. And my problem was, so I knew when I was married to Brandon, I knew that my son would be Bennett, Howard, Joseph. Joseph was a family name of Brandon's. Brandon's middle name is grandpa's middle name, and so on. So I knew that that was going to be a name that I would use. So then obviously when it came to the fact that I wasn't having a kid with Brandon, what was the second middle name going to be? And I kind of originally settled upon having the second middle name be the biological father's first name, which I will not say on here because he would be very upset with me. But I was kind of set on that. I liked the meaning of the name. It meant King of the Sea. And I actually do genuinely like that name as well. Was the name that was on my list of baby names I liked from 10 years ago or so. So I was really set on that. Of course, I got a lot of negative feedback about it. Also because, the baby will be having the father's last name hyphenated with my name as my last name. So I got a lot of negative feedback about that, mainly because the biological father has not been in the baby's life thus far, or been helping me through my pregnancy, and just been very difficult. He has not been difficult as of late, but still. So obviously I got a lot of negative feedback about that. However, wow, this is such a long rant video. However, about so I was gonna name, if I had a girl, she was gonna have both my maternal and paternal grandma's names. So she would have had Elizabeth, which is my middle name, and then Gloria, which is my other grandma's first name. my grandma, Gloria, who is still alive, my grandma Elizabeth passed away since then, she knew this and she was very excited. None of her granddaughters have one of her names, and she has 6 granddaughters. Yeah, all granddaughters, no grandsons. And then my cousin Melissa had 3 great grandsons. So nobody has my grandma's name. Obviously, when I found out I was having a boy, I felt very bad because my grandma was so excited that Gloria was going to be the girl's middle name, which led me to wanting to use her father's, my great-grandfather's middle name, Forbes, as the baby's middle name. So that's how Forbes, which means prosperous, became the 3rd middle name. And I think a lot of people, first of all, I would like to say also Forbes was a name that was also on my list of names that I knew I was eventually going to use. I just didn't really think I was going to use it yet, but I felt bad, and my grandma's 86, so, and that's not the only reason, but it kind of actually just fit perfectly, and the second I heard it all together, I went, yep, that's it, that's the name, I like it. So there you go, that's the long, this is an 11-minute video of me driving around talking, reason why. Okay, I'm gonna go now, I'm gonna eat, and I'm gonna pick up McKenna, but yeah, that's my Tuesday.
At 6?
Huh?
Do you have like a bell that goes off like every hour?
These are all presets, and you have to
Everybody's
program
telling
it. Oh. But how do you just...
I didn't notice.
There we go. Active little dude right now. Don't you hate when you're on your way somewhere and you realize that you forgot to put on makeup? Or just concealer. I don't really care about makeup, but I forgot to put my concealer on, so now I have this giant zit. But on my way to the hospital. It is surgery day for Grandpa. Lots of love and prayers. Hopefully everything will go well. So I know majority of my day is probably going to be spent at the hospital in the waiting room and stuff with my family. So, I'm so excited. I don't know why I'm so excited for somebody who gives so much shit about said company at times. I am super excited for this orientation campus tour job. Even if it is a temp job, I am stoked. Look at me. I'm so professional. I love jobs where I get to dress up, to be honest. Even though my other place was like super easy to get dressed up for work because I got to wear workout clothes all day. I like getting dressed up. I'm so excited. I got here 30 minutes early. I have a massive fear of always being late to things, so I like to get to things early, but now I'm just sitting in my car. I'm excited. Okay. I'm done. I'll let you know how it goes. Calm, cool, and collected now. Ugh. So it's Friday! I don't know what I've updated you all on. Oh, I need to fix my... When your vlog camera works as your mirror as well. Okay. So I don't know if I updated you. My grandpa's surgery went well. Now it's more just the process of recovery that is kind of the waiting game. You know, complication stuff, especially for his age, being 88. So I haven't seen him since, because a lot of us actually, after waiting in the hospital for like 8 hours in the waiting room during the surgery, like got sick. So we're all kind of just keeping our distance since his immune system's going to be down. And then I feel like something else happened and I didn't update you on it and I can't remember. My crib arrived yesterday, so that's awesome. Oh, yesterday went well. They really liked me. That's about it on that end. And then right now I am on my way to pick up some ornaments I made at petroglyphs the other day while I was bored. And then I have a doctor's appointment checkup thing. And I'm really, for some reason I feel like this is just like I'm nervous for this one. It's my glucose testing and I don't think I'm going to pass my glucose test, or at least the first test. And then I also, one of my goals that my doctor, not goals, but something she was kind of concerned about was that I wasn't really gaining weight. I was, let's see, at my 12-week appointment, I was 123, and at my 19-week appointment, I was 123. And so she's kind of concerned that I wasn't gaining weight. So now this is my 23-week appointment, and hopefully I've gained weight, because I feel like if I haven't, that might not be good, because she was kind of concerned. And then we need to address other concerns as well. But, so yeah, that is what I am doing. I'm going to go get these stuff before I go to my appointment. Alright, so I'm back from my appointment. I need to get food in me ASAP. I don't know why I do this to myself every time. I know, and I know I'm going to have to do a urine sample. Sorry, TMI. So I drink water. And then I sometimes drink too much water. And I have very little food in my stomach. And then while I'm sitting, this is so embarrassing. I can't believe I'm telling you this. I'm kind of embarrassed. So then as I am sitting in the doctor's, or in my room, I was already seen. I was in my room. I was feeling fine. I was feeling great. Was waiting to pee. Had a little too much water in my stomach. And my doctor was taking longer than she normally does, which in this case was great. And then all of a sudden, I start feeling a little dizzy. I'm like, I definitely need to eat, I think. I'm feeling a little faint. And then all of a sudden, the heat flash started kicking in. And I'm going, oh. So I was wearing a scarf. Take off my scarf. Nope, that's not it. Okay, take off my jacket. Ooh, no, I'm still not doing well. My scarf fell, so I stood up to pick it up. And then once I stood up is where I made a mistake. Because then I felt, oh, I'm going to be sick. So I'm like, okay, Kelsey, sit down. And I sit down in a chair, not on the table thing. And I'm sitting there and I'm breathing to myself and I'm calming myself and I'm giving myself the determination of, you will not throw up. You will not throw up. That you do not do that. And then my body said, yeah, right, you're throwing up. And the second I realized, oh shit, I'm going to throw up, I had the decision between across the room in a tiny trash can or the sink. And I decided for the sink, but as I got up to go to the sink, I puked. Nobody saw it. Nobody besides everybody I'm telling right now, and my boyfriend, knows the story, but I puked. Luckily, it wasn't a lot. It was mainly just water in some of my Frosted Flakes I had in the morning, but it went all over the counter and half into the sink. But I felt a lot better after it happened. But I still needed food, so I went and got myself food. And then once I felt a little better, I decided to make this video. So that was hot. So yeah, besides that though, that very embarrassing moment that I didn't have to share with you, but I felt I should. Everything was good. We didn't do the I just got the testing or like the lab work to test for my glucose because I don't have to do that for another week once I hit 24 weeks. But everything else looked great. I gained 4 pounds, so yay! And so I'm now 127, and I'm measuring fine. So she said everything looked good. The heartbeat was good. Oh, and update on the hernia. She gave me some recommendations to go see a general surgeon, and we'll see what the surgeon wants to do from there. So she said unlikely that I will have surgery while pregnant, but we definitely want to get the tests and stuff necessary that they know what to do to determine if I will absolutely need it while pregnant or not. So yay. Bacon. Am I in? Oh, okay, it's weird that you do it. So I was gonna say is that Andrew and I went apartment shopping today, and I think we found the apartment we're gonna have. Andrew's excited but not excited about it. But so yeah, that's what we've been doing on our Saturday. Tell me about it though.
I mean, I'm really only excited for this ice cream.
The ice cream right now?
It was definitely a nice apartment. I'm really like it's definitely probably our top choice, but we'll see.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I think, are these the last places we actually had to look at?
Besides the one in Santa Clara, and then there was one, and then the one that we were gonna go to in Campbell.
So yeah, we've literally only seen one place today, and
we left at 10.
Yeah,
it's been
and we've
4
only
hours.
seen one place. Every place we've been to,
So bad.
except for the one place we have seen that we do really like, has either they don't have apartments to show. Actually, those were 2 of them. They didn't have apartments to show because they were only model ones, and then or they didn't, whatever. They weren't like finished being renovated. And then every other place we've been to, and we've been to what, like 6 places. I feel like maybe a little more than that. Everybody's been out of the office every time we go. I've never had this bad of trouble. So
it's not for like 10-15 minutes. It's for like hours.
Yeah, it's not like, it doesn't seem like they're showing another place. So yeah, it has been an interesting apartment shopping experience, which I feel bad because it's Andrew's first apartment shopping experience, and we've only seen one place. Plus, we would have been right next to the In-N-Out if we went to this one.
Yeah, well, they gotta be here in order for us to do that.
Yeah.
Assholes.
So, where are we going now?
I don't know, you said to just look around to see if maybe someone's here.
Yeah. Alright.
Where do you want to look?
I don't know. I don't know if I can get a good angle of this. So, Andrew told me that he knows how to braid hair, so he's gonna braid my hair tonight before we go and meet his grandparents, who I have yet to meet, so you better make me look good.
It's been a couple years since I've done this last.
So we officially applied to an apartment.
We did.
And we just have to find out if we're going to get approved for the apartment or not. But hopefully, yeah. And this is pretty much where I'm going to leave this vlog at. I'm going to end it. They're not even going to know how you do.
Are you going to show them the results for next week's vlog?
Sure.
It's not going to turn out very good.
Well, you have a lot of pressure. Anyways, if you like this vlog, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment below. Bye.
Bye. Wish me luck.